Well, there's something about the weather when we're out on our own.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lina Simiti. For those of you, I was living abroad for the past 5 years, and the beginning of this year, first week of Feb, I came back home here in Zimbabwe with $0 in my wallet. So the hustle that I've been doing so far that has been taking care of my living is InDrive. So in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about how to start InDrive and just try to tackle some of the questions that I have received on my previous video. First of all, guys, let me thank you so much for the outpouring support that you have showed my previous video. It kind of scared me because I think I only uploaded one video that got so much attention from people, which was a project that I'm still doing of building a house for my mother. And the support and the love, the encouragement that I got on this video, honestly, thank you, kamsamida, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much, guys. So how to set InDrive? I think the suggestion that I would give is you download the InDrive application, then first sign in or create an account as a passenger. Switch to the driver's mode and start the application process as a driver. What is required is your national ID and your license. And then there is an option where they require you to register a car. By the way, you can register any car, even the car that is parked anyway. You can register it on InDrive. They just want a car, any car. It doesn't matter, it's already registered. You can register on InDrive with any car. And then there is an option where they ask you for Bukure Motor. There is a section where they are going to ask you to upload a picture of your vehicle registration book. On that field, you can just take a picture of motero motor yako, and you don't need to upload the registration book of the vehicle, because for the most part, I think most cars in Zimbabwe, munaninga in motor yoyo isn't actually the owner of the car. Moving on to, I actually want to screen record. Actually, let me first see if I need to, let me first tackle the questions that I've received in the comment section, and then I will show you guys my income. I'll just try to screen record on this phone. And then the question that I got was if I do airport pickups and drops off. Yes, I actually do that. I've done many of them. I cannot remember, but I have dropped off people from the airport, and I've actually gotten calls from my regular customers to go pick up their relatives or them from the airport. This one said they're from Zambia. Much love to you. Honestly, thank you so much. Nyarad's memorial, guys, it was actually in my mind, but I never really thought it was the right answer. So thank you so much for assuring me that Nyarad's is memorial. And this one said, okay, a lot of these comments, honestly, they were encouraging me, they were pushing me. Thank you for that. I actually want to tackle the questions. Okay, there's a question that I got where someone was asking me why InDrive. I think the answer to that is really straightforward. I grew up with 4 boys, and I come from a family of 6 kids, 4 boys, 2 girls. And growing up, we never really had mabasa, mumba, ekuti ayenzi, a man cannot do or a woman cannot do. I grew up with people, I grew up with men. So I've really been exposed. I've been exposed to a life where tese mumba taita jese. We used to share tasks, me and my siblings. So I remember when I got back from Dubai, the first thing my brother told me when he picked me from the airport was, "You're going to do InDrive." And it was a scare at that time. Like me, I don't know my roads in town. I really don't know much about town, roads in town, etc. But now, it's something I had to learn to navigate. And this one said, I live in Cape Town. Okay, all right, I answered this one. Okay, I think the most frequent question that I got was, how much do you earn on YouTube? Sorry, how much do you make on InDrive? To be honest, on a normal day, kana tichitoti nasa kuna basa, or today the day was just so hectic, unaenda kumba maybe ni $20, at most maybe $30 after fuel, after expenses. So I just wanna like try to screen record. Start recording. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I am going to open my InDrive and show you how much I've earned this month. Maybe try to explain my earnings for those of you who would want to start InDrive. And then lastly, I'm gonna give you guys, it's taking time, I'm gonna give you guys my honest review. Okay, it's actually on the passenger mode. The reason why I said if you want to start registering for InDrive, start with the passenger mode is you can always tamper with, you can always switch to passenger mode or driver mode. You can always do that. So you really need to register as a passenger first, then you switch back to the driver's mode. My rating is 4.92, and I wanna go on my income. I haven't been working, by the way. I got into an accident, so I'm working on getting a new car. So the past month of, this is June, I have not earned anything. The month of May, I earned $272 US 40 after expenses, after InDrive has deducted their money. The whole income that I earned, including the percentage, is $312 US 50. So now let me explain on this income. Yeah, I earned more than this, but the month of May, my brother, there was like a period of 2 weeks where he didn't have a car. So from Monday to Thursday, I would use the car, and then I would use the car during the day, and then at night I would give him the car. He would use the car on InDrive, and then sometimes he'll come home and cash me 20, sometimes 30, sometimes 40. During weekends like Friday, Saturday, he would get the car and then cash $50. On Saturdays, $60. I would give him a car like just for the night. I would have the car during the day. Another thing to note is that, like I said, this money is not the actual money that I earned. This is just based on InDrive. But I've also gotten regular customers who would contact me and tell me, hey, could you come pick us up? Maybe the fare is for $7, maybe it's for $5, maybe it's for $10. That happens. So I think because I didn't account for those money, it's actually in my notebook. I'll check on it and just put it in the notes, maybe in the description or on the screen, to show you how much I've earned the whole month of May. But in a nutshell, I have earned more than this amount that is showing in May. Let's move back to April. In April, it's showing you that I've earned $502.42. Again, this money is after expenses. Before expenses, I have, the expenses I'm talking about is the InDrive. It's not including the fuel, it's not including the police, it's not including, yeah, the tickets I've gotten from the police, and it's not including what else? There's fuel. Oh, it's also not including the money that I've recharged on InDrive. So now, before expenses, the money I've earned in April is $568. Let's move to March. March, I think that's when I started. I got like an official car in March. I wasn't working much in March, so I got $89.76 in March. And then in Feb, I got one ride. Again, this time around Feb, I didn't have a car. That's the time where I was getting rides with my brother's car. So for the most part, I think April is where I really started putting in effort. March, I was still getting the hang of it. I was still getting $2 rides. I was taking frequent $2 rides just to make sure my account has more rides. I think I said it in the previous video, the importance of having more rides. So I only had 29 orders, that's 29 rides. And of course I earned more than this, because sometimes I would get someone. This is what happens. Sometimes you get a $2 ride and that person end up paying maybe $10, because where you were supposed to take them, they'll tell you take me elsewhere, so they end up paying more, right? So in total, I don't know how to work this out, you guys can do that. In total, how much I've earned. But April and May, that's where I've actually earned more money. In May, as you can see, I've taken more rides than I have done. Oh, in April I have 139 rides. Wow, I worked hard in April. But to be honest, I earned more than 272 in May. Okay, so I hope that helps you. And another thing that I want to explain is what usually happens is someone books a ride on InDrive. Maybe it's a $2 ride, maybe it's a $4 ride, maybe it's a $10 ride, whatever. You can get a ride for a specific amount of money on InDrive, but that amount is usually not fixed. Why? Because when you enter the location of your destination in InDrive, the moment I reach that location, I am telling you, it's either I can move forward or I'll move, like, let's say 500 meters from your destination. Then from there, I'll tell you, from here, I can't proceed further. I have to charge you an extra fare, because, I mean, washika. I cannot use my fuel to go anywhere further without me alerting you that powaisa location yako yashika. I mean, that's another way of getting mari even more than that. Another way is, like I said, unotora munhu, for example, toti munhu ari kuenda ari kunokumba kwedu, ari kuenda mutown, kana kuti ngatiti corner speak and Muyananda. Wasvika corner speak neMuyananda obva kuti no, ndiendese kuGulf. That's another ride. So I would either add an extra $1 or an extra $2 on that ride. Or umwe munhu anoti ukamusvitsa kwadosvikira obva kuti, do you mind if you can wait for me for like 10 minutes? I just want to quickly get inside, grab something, ndobuda, ndobva tobva tadzokera tese. So that would be a double ride. Kana ride rako ranga riri $5, now you end up paying $10, because that's a double ride. Ndakuendesa kwangu uchida kuenda, ndikakudzosa. You understand? So yeah, that's how it works. And I will upload a separate video explain to you the challenges that I faced while doing InDrive. I hope that helps some of you. Let me try to make a series of these videos and maybe try to help Varikuda. So the next video that I'm gonna upload, that I'm gonna record now after this one, is the problems I faced while doing InDrive as a woman in Zimbabwe. So stay tuned for that. I love you so much, guys, and thank you so much for the support that you have showed me. To be honest, andina mari yandatinda kuwana ku YouTube, but hopefully I'll be able to earn money on YouTube. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you did, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Annyeong. Bye.